How big of a distraction has all of the Jason Garrett conversation become as it's continued through the season?
Well, good morning and happy Thanksgiving, Jason, Bobby, and Mike. And I think that basically what's happened is that's become the overriding storyline in Dallas. Really, almost nothing else matters. I mean, they are in first place right now, which I think people forget because they have failed to beat a team that entered a game with a winning record all season long. And you've had Jerry Jones rather outspoken all week long about what this team needs to do for Jason Garrett to keep his job, and him basically praising the Patriots coaching staff and talking about other people like that. It's just, to me, we'll see how that works out. But there are differing views as to whether this will help or hurt the Dallas Cowboys, and I guess we'll get the first answer today. Now, the Buffalo Bills are 8-3 and playing very well this year. But it would be just the kind of game that Dallas would win, quiet the people for 10 days. If they were to win, I think they'd be 7-5 in control at first place. But Philadelphia's schedule sets up well down the stretch for the Eagles to make a run as poorly as the Eagles have been playing. So this is the division right now that nobody seems to want to win. But Jerry Jones has become the storyline with his comments about Jason Garrett all week long.
And with those comments and with the fact that Jason Garrett came into the season without a contract, most of us assume he won't be back after the season, Adam. But is there anything that could happen down the stretch here that could prompt the Cowboys to make a move sooner than that?
Well, I don't think so. I don't know why that would happen. I mean, again, as you pointed out there, Mike, his contract's up after this year. So it's not like they even have to fire Jason Garrett. And they're in first place. So what are you going to do? You're going to go appoint somebody else, Rod Marinelli, to go finish the season when you're in first place? No, I think that you let Jason Garrett coach it out. And if they have an extended playoff run and they're interested in keeping him, they can do that. And if not, then at that point in time, you just don't rehire him. You're moving on from him at that point in time. But it's hard for me to see them doing something in season when his contract's coming up. I don't know what the alternative would be, but Jerry Jones gets to do whatever he wants. It's his team.
Adam, assuming Jason Garrett isn't the next head coach, the way Jerry Jones operates this team, the fact that he has a comment on everything, and that he is, his never-ending media availability is always just cognizant in the minds of, the Dallas media and the Dallas fans and the Dallas coaching staff probably. Like, how does that impact the coaching search and the potential candidates that could be interested in this job?
Bobby, I think it's the Dallas Cowboys, right? You've got Dak Prescott, you've got Zeke Elliott, you've got some building blocks, you got an offensive line that is as good as any in the league. And I think that when you go to coach a team like this, you understand how it is structured and how it functions with Jerry Jones at the head of it. The fact of the matter is there are many people that want to be a head coach, period. There are even more people that want to be the head coach of America's team, period. So I don't care what Jerry Jones says, does, how he acts, or anything like that. That job still is a plum job that people want to get.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.